Hello.
Hello สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Questions for us.
No question.
Whoa. Good luck for us. Okay, so we watched. What is it called?
Wedding
Cash?
cases
No, like a car.
cash
Not cash. That's money.
cash
No, in a car.
cash
That's money. Cash money. Crash.
crash
Yeah, with an R. Yes.
crash
Wedding Crashers.
Wedding
Yes.
crashers
Yeah, one of my favorite movies. Yes. Okay, so it's time for another episode of
60s painful movie
Reviews. Right. Okay, go ahead. I'm ready.
in the beginning at a office room
An office.
an office
Yeah.
room or
In.
office
In an office. In an office.
in an office
Yeah.
Probably 6 people there
We're there.
were there and they yelled at each other
All 6 people?
two side
Okay.
two people yell each other probably they got divorced
Yes.
and
So, but who were they though? You should tell who the people are.
two guys they
Okay.
were buddy
Buddy.
they were friends
Yes.
and
Okay.
work.
What were their names?
I can't remember.
Okay.
Big guy and
Yeah,
small guy
Yeah. What are you gonna call them? Because you have a long movie to go through.
Bond
Blonde. You
Blonde.
could use the hair color. That's a
Blonde
good
hair.
idea. Yes.
And
But no, his name was
I can't
John.
huh
His name was John.
John
Yeah, his name was John.
John
Yes.
and another one
The other one.
the other one
He had nicknames, but I don't remember his real name. But his nickname was Baba Ganoush.
oh not nickname is strong name
Yes.
Baba
But Baba Ganoush. Ganoush.
Ganush
Yeah, Baba Ganoush.
Can
But
I
I don't
just-
remember his real name.
Ganush
You call him Ganoush. Yeah, or the big guy.
big guy is
The big
easy.
guy. Yeah, the big guy and
the
John.
big guy and Bond
John.
and John
Uh-huh.
they worked together
Yeah, what was their job?
about
Not about.
in
No.
off for
Maybe you could say in. They worked in. That's
they
okay.
worked in relationship
Cooking?
no
No? Chefs?
cash the crash
Crash?
no wrong wedding
No, they were divorce counselors. So they helped
Divorce
people who were
counselor.
getting divorced. So usually if people get divorced, they have one side and the other side, and then they fight. And if you hire
and two guy help to
yeah,
the
they
middle.
help. They help to say, okay, come on, let's work this out. Let's not have trouble. Yeah. So that was their job, was divorce counselors.
and
And
as husband guy
the
and
husband.
the husband and the wife
The
wife yelled at each other
what did they yell about?
about their personality
Okay.
and other people that had like new girlfriend, new boyfriend.
Oh, okay. You mean that's what they were yelling about?
I thought because I heard the wife say something about another girl,
Yes, that's right.
and as that happened, the big guy and John tried to made them
Made. Tried to.
make them calm down,
Call.
calm down,
Yeah.
and
Down. Yeah.
and showed good thing after good things after they got divorced.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know they showed, but they told them
Told them
about,
about
yeah, the better life they would
the
have.
better life,
Yeah, that's true.
and the big guy and John could could made good job,
Did.
did work
Did.
a good job,
Yeah.
and after that
So what does that show? Why do you think they showed that they did a good job? What was the point?
they good to know what people want.
Yes, right. They were trying to show that they knew about people and relationships. Right, yeah.
And after that, at the big guy and John's office, they were talking about they wanted to use day off,
Use?
spend time. I can't remember how many week 3 weeks
Something like that. 2 or 3 weeks, yeah.
to go every wedding and tried to know. I think they wanted to do that because they wanted to know other people's relationship or
Okay.
family. I don't know.
Okay.
Because it will help their work. Like they try to gain information about other people,
Okay.
and they decided to.
But do you really believe that though? Or are you just giving an example?
I think they do that because their work.
No. So they were trying to show that these guys pretended to be very polite, sophisticated, smart lawyers that helped people. But really they were just
Bad.
partiers.
But they did that because work or not, or
No.
just they like to.
It was just it was related probably because they knew so much about weddings.
That's why did.
Yeah, because
they
they knew
used each other.
they knew all the wedding celebrations. They knew about all the customs, so it was a good fit for them to go to weddings because they knew so much about them. I don't think they were doing any research in the show. They didn't talk about that at all in the movie. They were just
I
showing that
thought
they
they
were.
too polite.
No, they were just partiers. Yeah.
Okay.
But they needed money, so then they also had this wedding
It
counseling
is
source,
just for hobby,
just to party. Yeah.
and after that, they started to go
Started to go.
to many weddings.
Okay. Does that look like Thai weddings?
No,
No. What's the difference?
we make in house.
Oh, in the
People
person's house?
Yes.
In the guy's house or the
We
lady's
call
house?
it Buddha. Usually girl's house, or
Oh.
or if their could buy house together in their house.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
And
Why in the lady's house?
because guy should go to girl's house to like ask her parents about he wants her to stay together and give money or prize to their
Pice. What's a pice?
things
Prize.
things
What was the word you were trying to say though?
price no price ราคา และ money
I understand money, but I don't understand the second word, the other one that you tried to say. Prize,
No
like if you
prize.
win.
no I mean things important thing or expensive things to their parents or to her
Okay, but what is the word that we're looking for though? Price. Prize.
I say wrong
Okay,
I
but
mean
I'm saying
money.
what word do you want?
I mean money
Okay, but I'm saying there's another word that you're looking for. I think we should learn it.
no
Okay, fine. So just money. Okay, fine.
back
Skip
to
it. Let's keep going. Sifty's learning. Don't get stuck on things, right? Just keep
And-
going.
they started to go to many weddings
Okay.
and
Were you surprised what the weddings looked like?
I saw in many movies that
Oh,
are
okay,
not,
sure.
yes, but good situation good scene most tiger wanted to marry with other people
But not good scene though. Maybe you could say a very beautiful.
yes
Yeah, okay.
because
But it's not a scene.
we
though.
always saw just Thai
okay.
version เหรอ
Yes.
yes
Well, this is not all.
Like
These are rich people weddings. So in this movie, these guys they wanted to go to a good party.
even simple thing because most Thai girls wanted to wear
Want.
want to wear dress
Wedding dress.
wedding dress not like Thai dress
Why?
because
Can't they just wear that?
but not me
But can't they just wear that though?
they can in the night time but they should have two dresses in their wedding like
Oh.
Thai first in the morning and night time if they want
They want.
they can do
Oh, okay, fine. Okay.
and back and the big guy and John looked like they will know everything
They
about
were no.
they knew
Yes.
everything
Yes.
about weddings
Yeah.
like people there how to talk with other people and things prices
Prizes.
gift
Oh, you mean presents?
presents
Oh,
presents
Is that what you were trying to say about the money also? Presents, not prices.
oh yeah probably
Oh, presents.
ของขวัญ right
Okay, I don't know a Thai word. Okay.
give
Yeah, gift.
gift
Yeah, give is just
gift
a gift. Yeah,
And-
present.
they know everything and every weddings
Every
every place
every wedding,
every weddings place
every wedding.
every place they go
Went.
they went they didn't know anyone
Yes.
but they still popular
They still
be
not be. They still
were
yes.
popular in the wedding day
Too complicated. They were still popular.
they still very popular
Yeah. Why?
because
Not they.
they
Yeah.
did that all the time for a long time. They know
Yes.
how to. They knew how to be friends with other people. They friendly เหรอ
That's true, but no. So maybe you didn't hear them, but they had some type of secret rules.
From another guy.
Yes, and that's
Trick เหรอ
not
Technique.
trick, but technique, like a secret book or manual on how to crash weddings. Yeah,
and it could use it worked
yes, exactly.
and they liked
Not they.
Liked to go there and find girls and eat and drink
Yes,
and talked with people
and
talk
yes,
with people
yeah,
and have fun.
yes, exactly.
And they didn't pay
Yes.
any money หรอ
Exactly. It was a free, expensive party.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Until one day they were in their office and John said he was.
So one other thing though that they were trying to show was that they went to all kinds of different weddings. Not just Christian weddings, but Jewish weddings and maybe a Chinese wedding.
Yeah.
There was no Thai
But
wedding.
look not
We can't say look
much.
now.
Look
No.
similar.
No.
Looks
No.
looked.
No.
I don't know.
First we can't say not. We use a
What?
different word. No.
Didn't look the same.
Yes.
And what you want to say?
I was trying to say that they were trying to show all the different weddings that English people imagine.
Except
But there's no Thai wedding. There's no Thai
it's
wedding.
hard to find.
So they tried to show Chinese wedding. But in America, we don't really have a lot of knowledge about Southeast Asia. So usually some Chinese, we have Chinatown, sometimes Korean town, a little bit of Japanese knowledge of sushi. But besides that, the difference between, a Chinese wedding or Japanese, Thai, nobody's going to know those things. So in this movie, they were just trying to show the different religions. So they tried to show.
Asian.
Well, but Asian is not a religion. But they were just showing Chinese. They thought, okay, that will be good for Asia. Just a Chinese wedding. And then they said, okay, Jewish, and then Christian. I didn't really see a Muslim wedding there, but they were trying to show all the different religions and all the different styles that American people kind of associate with a wedding. Yeah.
And John started to
Started to.
Get tired.
Okay. Why? What did he say?
He said he hurt his body.
No, they were sitting outside of the government buildings in Washington. Remember, after the weddings,
Yeah.
they each had a bottle of champagne, or they were drinking.
But I can't remember what they talked together.
What they no not talk together. What they.
But they talked
And then your favorite word.
about.
Yeah. Yes. Together means other people. they're talking together or we're talking together.
About
But you can't say what they were talking. You could say what they were talking about, but you can't say what they were talking.
what they're talking about.
Yeah, what they were talking about. John said that don't you think we're getting kind of old for this? And then the tall guy was like, no. He's like, we're just having fun. And he's like, but we're kind of old. Like, what are we doing? Like, what's what is our life? And then the tall guy was like, oh, I don't know. So they were trying to show that John was starting to think like, this isn't not very good. But the other guy was still young, and he still liked to party. Yeah.
And after that, John told the tall guy,
Baba Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
Yeah.
He got tried, and he thought he old.
He was too old.
He was too old because
Old. Right.
because party hurt him, hurt his body.
All the partying
All the partying
was hurting him.
was hurting him.
Yeah.
And the tall guy said no or something and talked about the rule.
The what?
Rule.
Oh, the wedding rules? Oh, I thought you already went to when they were going to the wedding at the last wedding.
Oh, that is the beginning.
No, I just thought we were moving on. You're right. That's true. Yeah, he said rule number 35 or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
One day they wanted to go special or private wedding.
No. So then John was in his office, right? And Baba Ganoush comes in and he says what?
He want to go.
He said, guess what?
We-
Christmas came early.
Christmas came early.
Yeah. So that's a joke because every year Christmas is on the same day. Christmas can't come early. In English, when we
they
say
didn't have Christmas
No.
day off.
no. When we say Christmas comes early, that means guess what? There's a surprise.
Oh,
Yeah. Christmas can't come early. Christmas is always on 25.
EDM.
Yes. It means guess what? Good luck for you today. Christmas came early.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Good thing
Surprise.
come.
Yeah.
And the tall guy talked about rich wedding.
Right.
It's important wedding.
Okay. What's the name of the wedding? Oh, come on. It's the Leary wedding.
Really?
Secretary Leary, I think is what he said.
Secretary really?
Leary.
Really?
Leary. No, not secretary. It was Treasury Secretary. So they said this was like a special person in the government. Yeah. The money, the boss of the money. Yeah.
And the tall guy thought it would be good.
Yeah, it would be very expensive wedding.
But
Because he liked the food and the drinking.
yeah, he
Yeah.
talked about desserts.
Yeah, exactly. Crab cakes. He loved the crab cakes.
He always
Was eating.
was eating.
Yes. Hmm.
But John said that we should be careful because there will
There
is
no.
there would have
Not have. There would
there would
be.
there would be a lot of
Security.
security
Yes.
there.
Yes. No, John didn't say that. Baba Ganoush did. So Baba Ganoush said, guess what, John? He said, this is going to be a great party, but he said, this is a serious party. He said, there's going to be police there. This is a government official. He said, we can't mess this up because we'll get arrested. Yeah.
And they try.
Not they.
They.
Oh, right.
They made the research. Oh.
Not made. We don't make research. We
Did
not did. Now we
do
yes.
research.
But in the movie, yes, they did research. Not they. Baba Ganoush.
Baba did research.
What's his name?
Baba Ganoush.
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 She.
Baba
Baba
Ganoush.
Ganoush
Yeah.
did research before.
Yeah, he did a lot of research. Yeah.
Yes. And when that day came,
Mm-hmm.
the tall guy and John stood outside the wedding
Of the wedding.
and talked about probably the tall guy gave some research to John.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And
Why
because-
do you think Baba Ganoush did the research and not John?
Because he wanted.
He was more interested. John was like,
Yes.
another wedding.
Probably.
And Baba Ganoush was still interested in the crab cakes. So he was doing all of the research. He was still interested. Mm-hmm.
And they didn't want to make mistake.
A mistake.
A mistakes.
A mistake.
And
Because then they'd have to eat goldfish. Right?
it's
Oh, no, wait, no,
very
that's our
big
show.
mistake.
I put the goldfish over there for you so you can.
Oh, I won't forget. And when
Not they.
they
Yeah.
got in the wedding,
Okay.
the wedding,
Okay.
they started.
Not they.
They were They started to looked.
They started to.
To look for someone,
Someone.
some girl.
No, because that means that they knew who it would be. They started to look for.
For a new girl.
Mm,
For girls.
yes.
And talked with other people around them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Where were they?
in boat. I don't know the word.
A boat? No, a church.
Yeah, in Thailand we say boat.
Oh, okay, a church.
Church.
A church.
Church.
Yeah.
Church.
Mm-hmm.
And as the wedding was going,
Okay.
I'm not sure.
That's okay.
Happening.
Was happening.
What happening?
Was happening.
Was happening.
Mm-hmm.
I think John found a girl, and
This?
in that moment,
Moment. Right.
he feel like
He
not same.
He
He felt
Yes.
like he fell in love.
We can't say what he feels, but you can say what you think.
He felt.
No, we can't say what he feels, but
He
you can
feel
say what you
different.
think.
He,
No. It doesn't matter what he feels. I'm saying in English, we don't say what someone feels. We say just what we think.
he found
No.
someone.
I
feel.
I
I feel. I think
I think.
I think he failed.
Not failed.
Failed.
Not failed.
Feel.
Fell.
Fell in love.
Yes. So we need to say it's our opinion, not theirs.
I think he fell in love.
Or we can say he looked.
He looked.
But we can't say he fell in love.
He
Because that's
looked.
not our opinion.
He looked.
Yes.
Fell in love.
No, he looked.
He looked. Fall in love.
No, he looked.
Like
Yes.
he fall in love.
Not fall. He
Fell.
looked like, yes.
In love.
Yes.
Eager.
We need another word.
Special.
No. He looked like he fell in love.
The
No, he looked like he fell in love.
each other.
No.
With
Yes.
eager.
Yes. Who was it?
Care.
Claire?
Care. Care.
Was it Claire? I don't remember her name.
I'm not sure, but I think
Okay.
care.
Fine.
But probably no. Probably
Yeah,
not.
I don't remember her name either.
But I will call her.
She was Claire in one of the movies we saw, because we saw her in The Notebook, right? She was also, I think, in...
But
she was also
John
in...
Hall, that Claire.
Not Care. It might have been Claire,
Claire.
but I don't remember. But I think I think her name was Claire in one of the movies we saw. I don't know if it was this one.
I can't
Because I
remember.
think she was in The Notebook, and then she was in another movie also.
Yeah,
I can't remember which one
movie.
it was. Yeah, she was in another one. Was it Blade Runner? No, I don't know.
No, not very well.
Anyway, keep going.
And because that girl made him change his mind.
Not at that point. Not then.
Because that girl made him interesting the wedding.
Oh, fine, okay.
Because in the beginning
He
didn't want to, like, he not interesting.
he
He didn't.
no
He doesn't.
no
He wasn't
yes
interested.
yes
The wedding.
in
The wedding.
in the
In their wedding.
keep going.
And after the church board. What do you call
Try
it?
again.
Church.
Not church. Yes.
Church.
But it's not the church. The church doesn't matter. After the wedding.
After the wedding, everyone went to party in a place near the river.
Not liver.
River.
Yeah. Because they all loved sailing.
Huh?
They loved sailing
What sailing?
in a boat. When you have a boat with a sail, it's called sailing.
ใบเหรอ เรือใบเหรอ Something on the boat.
Yeah, the boats that don't have motors, the ones that just go in the wind, that's called a sailboat. So they loved sailing.
And
Rich people in America usually love sailing. If they are really, really rich, a lot of them will have a yacht. And we usually we put together rich people and boating. Because we joke that a boat, the word boat, B-O-A-T, we joke that the word boat means break out another 1,000. It means
break another stuff.
it means if you have a boat, you always need to pay another $1,000 to fix something on the boat.
But
So,
people still want.
yes, they love the sea, the being out in the ocean, but it's usually a very, very expensive sport.
In that place, John the tall guy,
What's his name?
Baba Bula,
Baba what? Baba
Baba Bosh,
Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
He was always eating, and
What did he like to eat?
cupcake,
Not cupcake.
some
Crab cakes.
crab cakes,
Yeah, crab cakes.
and John was looking for the girl, Claire.
Not care.
Claire.
Right, the L.
Claire.
Okay.
And when he found her, he said to the tall guy, like he want to do his plan, and you should go to do.
Good, but that's not a good explanation, though. But
I
you're
know.
right. But what did they say?
He said he will go. John said
John said,
he would go to Prison booth.
President Booth. He said, I'm going to go put this box of air with the other presents.
Nothing inside.
Yeah, nothing in there. They didn't want to spend any money.
And the tall guy said he will find something to eat now.
Yeah, he said, if you see the crab cakes,
And John started to talk with Claire.
okay.
I will call her Claire.
We'll call her Claire.
Claire.
Who cares? I don't know her name either.
About he showed
About? No.
about
No.
no, he tried to show her about his skill.
You like about so much. No. He tried to show off
Show off
his skill.
his skill.
What was his skill?
He know everything.
He
knew everything. He could grace
not grass.
glaze
No, that's
good. He could tell her what is in
no.
the
He-
box.
He
He could tell.
no. Try the word you were trying to do in the beginning.
He could
Not grass.
glaze.
No.
Grace.
No.
Gra-
Gas.
Guess.
Yeah, guess.
He could guess
Gas.
what thing.
What
What in.
was
What was in the box.
not box? They're called.
The
Oh
Price.
no!
not price. Price.
Price.
Present.
No. Present.
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 It sounds like present jail.
Prison. No, that's prison.
Oh.
Present.
Present.
Prison.
Prison.
Price.
There. Present.
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 Yeah.
And that made Claire surprised.
That.
Made
But we switch it in English. That.
that was
No.
that
That.
surprised
Surprise.
her,
Yes. Exactly.
and I think she liked John.
At that point, you think? Because of the presents?
started to,
Okay, I don't feel that way, but that's fine. Okay.
and after that, John tried to spend time with Claire, and the tall guy tried to show off
Okay.
another girl.
Show off if he's showing off
show
another
off to
yes
another girl he
Yes.
wanted.
Yes. Okay.
And the tall guy
What's his name?
Babalanoon. Labanoon. Labanoon is the band.
Baba Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush
Yeah, Baba Ganoush.
made a lot of cartoon balloon.
No.
Balloon.
Yes. We call them balloon animals.
Balloon animal.
Animals.
Balloon animals
Yeah, those are called balloon animals.
for kids.
Yes.
And
John said he was going to
dance
with
little girl.
we call her the flower girl.
Flower girl.
So in a wedding, usually there's a little girl like that, and she goes down the aisle and she throws roses. She's called the flower girl. Usually a little kid, and he said, "I'm going to dance with the flower girl."
Because both of them thought that things could help.
Not things. They're not
That
things.
could help. That could make. That could make girls interested
Not on.
in them.
Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah.
But many trouble happened.
Uh-oh.
Like the tall guy found bad kid.
Yes.
He didn't.
Who's
does-
he?
The kid.
Okay.
The boy.
Yeah.
Bad boy. The bad.
Not the.
The bad boy
Okay.
made trouble to him. For him.
Yeah.
And
What did he say? What did he say?
He said.
What trouble did he make?
He said he that boy said he wanted balloon bicycle bicycle
Yeah.
and the tall guy could make it for him.
Sure. Fine. But it's too complicated. We just say he did it.
He did it.
Yeah.
And John had a problem from the old lady.
Not the old lady. The no.
The
Who was she?
mom, Claire mom, Claire's mom.
Yes.
Claire's mom liked John.
Yeah.
She came and danced with him.
Yeah.
After that,
Yeah.
John couldn't find Claire,
Okay.
and he started to go to Claire's dad.
Not started.
He walked to Claire's dad,
Okay.
and they were talking together.
You love that sentence, but okay.
They were talking.
They talked.
They talked.
Yeah.
They talked
What did they talk about?
business.
About
John said
money.
he sell.
No, they were talking about finance. They were talking about economies. Yeah.
And I think Claire's dad liked him
Because?
because he's smart.
Yeah.
He thought John smart
Was.
smart.
Yeah. That's true.
As John spent time with Claire's dad, the tall guy spend time with Claire's sister.
Yeah.
And he made trouble to himself.
Who is he?
The tall guy.
What's his name?
Baba Nanus.
No. Baba
Nanus.
Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
Yeah.
Because he thought he just have love.
We don't need to say anything bad. Just make it simple.
Because he thought Claire's sister was virgin.
Anyway, it doesn't need to be. We don't need to say things like that. You would just say he had a problem because the redhead. You should call her the redhead because she has red hair. It's rare for people to have red hair. The redhead was obsessed with him or loved him.
Upset.
Obsessed.
Upset not means
Loved.
what?
Loved.
Loved.
Yeah. You can just say she was in love with him.
She was in love with him.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
he didn't want.
Right. Because he needed to go to the next wedding.
Yes.
Right.
He didn't want. And after that, the tall guy tried.
What's his name though?
Baba knows.
Why don't you write it down?
Baba knows.
No.
Baba Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush
Yeah.
told
Okay.
John we should live here because he can feel like something bad happen, something bad will come. Like he has sin. He said he had big trouble.
Yeah, he said what?
He got.
Do you remember what he said? He said, I have a stage 5 clinger. Clinging is when someone won't let go. Stage is how bad it is. So because they have their dumb rule book, they have a list of dumb things. And one of their stupid ideas is that there's different amounts of clinging that people do. They hold on to you too strong. And he was telling John, okay, I've got a stage 5 clinger. Someone who's obsessed with me, who won't let go. Yeah. And so
That can make trouble.
there's no such thing as a stage 5 clinger. It's just a joke because of their stupid rule book. Yeah.
But George didn't want
Didn't want what? Any more goldfish?
to live
Oh. Okay.
there
Because?
he
What happened?
Because he wanted to spend time with Claire.
Okay, but what happened? Something happened. First, there was you missed the part about when they were outside, and also about Claire with her sister at the giving a speech.
That it happened after or first or before they talk.
Before that, because
Already?
it was before they were. Remember when the redhead and Baba Ganoush were having trouble. That's when they decided to go to the summer house together. So that was already after the problems.
Before that time, Claire had to say something.
What did she have to say?
She had to say something in her sister's wedding. And she thought what she wanted to say is
She thought
what she would say will be joke.
No. She thought what she was going to say would be.
What she going to say would be good.
Haha. Funny.
Laugh. Funny.
Yeah.
Would be funny. But
we don't know. But we don't know how she got there, though. You have to tell us how she got there.
how? How what?
how she got there. What were they doing? Where were they? What's going on?
Oh, at near the river,
Yeah.
John was talking with Claire's dad,
Yeah.
and Claire came there and found John. And after that, Claire's dad had to go and let
Not they.
let them talk.
Yeah, fine. Okay.
And Claire talked about
Talked about her day.
no
Oh no. Okay.
thing. She wanted to say. I don't know. I can't remember the word.
I can't.
I can't
Oh, okay.
remember because John asked her before. You will have to say something. And
No.
That
So
word I don't know.
no. So they were talking about the wedding. John said, what do you think of all this beautiful wedding? And she said, it's horrible. Everyone's here they want money from my dad. And he said, no, weddings are great. And she's like, what? You're an idiot. And then he said he had some speech about what love was or something. She tried to ask him a difficult question about what love was. And he said something like someone's heart, seeing someone's heart or something. I can't remember. And then she was like, oh, okay, that's good. And then she said, well, maybe you should, let me read you my speech that I'm going to give, and you can tell me if it's good or not. Yeah.
And after she said that,
okay,
John said that not that bad
that
would be bad.
Yeah, okay, fine.
But she didn't believe him. She still said that in her sister's wedding.
It was after the wedding. So this part is when the bridesmaid and the best man. So if someone's getting married, there's the groom, that's the man who's getting married, the bride, that's the lady, and then the lady has a best friend. She's called a bridesmaid. And the man has his best friend called the best man. Usually the best man will say something great about his best friend, the groom, and the bridesmaid will say something great about her best friend, the bride. And her sister was the bridesmaid. That's why she asked her sister to give a speech or to say something about her. So then the groom's best friend said, yeah, my friend saved me from rehab and he's the only one who cared about me, blah, blah, blah. And then Claire was supposed to say something nice, but instead she said,
I think she a little bit joke.
She tried to be funny.
She tried to be funny, but
What did she say?
Like about her sister's personality and that guy.
Yeah. Do you remember what she said?
I can't remember, but I know it's word.
Okay. Well, why don't you try to explain it as best you can?
Like.
It doesn't need to be perfect words.
She didn't see or something until her sister found that guy or something, but probably bad.
No, that doesn't make sense. No, she said something like, I never met someone so selfish until I met Greg. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But after that, Claire realized everything bad.
Yeah, she was not a good comedian. Yeah.
She used John's sentence about
Yeah, that's right.
love. And
Okay. No,
after-
your favorite word first.
about love.
Yeah.
And after that, everyone liked her.
I don't know that they liked her, but they liked what she said.
They liked what she said.
They
They liked what she said.
yeah. Hmm.
And I thought after that made Claire interested.
After that, what? Mm-mm.
After that, Claire interested.
We need another word there. After that, Claire.
Was interested in John.
Okay, that can be your opinion. I don't think so, because we didn't meet Claire's boyfriend yet. So at that point, she thought he was,
Good
smart,
friend.
but we didn't even meet her boyfriend yet. So she was very cold. She thought he was smart a little bit, but she was not really interested, in my opinion. But you can say that if you think so. You probably know better than me, but in my opinion, I don't think she was. But okay.
And after that, the tall guy told John,
What's his name?
Baba Ganoush
Right.
wanted to leave,
Right. He wanted to go home.
but
He said, I'm starting the car. He said, John, come on, I can start the car.
John didn't want
To go.
to go. And
Right.
after that,
Because, what happened?
because Claire,
Because Claire's boyfriend came.
because Claire's boyfriend came. Claire's boyfriend came.
Okay.
And
Did you like Claire's boyfriend?
I don't like.
I
didn't.
Okay.
like-
Which one of those people did you like the best? Baba Ganoush. There's Baba Ganoush.
After that, Baba Ganoush is good.
No.
After he
There's.
fall in love.
Remember, there's the artist boy. Remember the painter.
No, it's gay.
Okay. You have to choose. You have the artist guy. You have Baba Ganoush. You've got John. You've got the Claire's boyfriend. And was there any other ones? That was it. So 4. Which one of those did you like the
If
best?
about personality and not look, nah,
Right.
I
Just the characters.
John.
Oh, okay.
He looks smart and
But he was so weak, though. He was a little bit smart, but he wasn't tough. He wasn't that smart. Baba Ganoush was a smart guy. Remember, he was a great dancer. He was good at talking. He was tough. That's the character. John was kind of like a weak.
I like simple one.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I would have thought you would like the artist.
I think no.
Remember the artist?
I think artist should have
was
one.
funny.
I'm artist already.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
But I'm
I know.
saying that seemed like your kind of friend.
He didn't like it.
Well, but that's okay. He can be your good friend. Anyway,
It feels similar.
okay, keep
Crazy
going. We have a
people.
couple more minutes.
And after as Baba Ganoush talked with John, her Baba Ganoush come.
Her Baba Ganoush.
The red hair,
Redhead.
redhead,
We say redhead.
redhead came and asked them to go to some summer house เหรอ
Yeah, a summer house or like a house on the shore, I think she said. Yeah.
and Baba Ganoush didn't want he wanted to live there but John said yes and
Right. He said, let's go.
yes
Right.
because he wanted more time to stay with Claire.
Well, he said
He
he
need
wanted
more
to
time.
no he wanted to beat that Claire's boyfriend. Yeah,
I don't know.
he didn't like him. Even after he first met him, he saw him like fighting with another guy, and as soon as he saw him, he was
Why I can't feel like that.
maybe
don't know
you didn't notice. Maybe you were sleeping.
about-
It's like,
No, I didn't.
oh, okay. Anyway, I remember that he was angry. He didn't like Claire's boyfriend, and he said, "I'm gonna beat this guy." Yeah.
And after that, Baba Ganoush can't do anything.
Couldn't.
Couldn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
They will go to.
They were go.
They went to Claire's house.
Yeah. And we'll have to hear about the second part on the next episode of
60's painful movies reviews.
Movie
Movie reviews.
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 So far, what do you think? What did you think of this movie? 1 to 10?
Not much. 7.
Oh, 7. You don't like this movie?
I didn't not 7 because story is simple and just that.
Oh, I'm saying overall. Did you like this movie or not?
I like but
I liked. Okay. Overall, you say 7.
7
Oh,
or
okay.
7.5
Because?
because it's simple.
Oh, really? Okay.
Simple story.
You think you've seen this story many times before? It's not interesting?
And we can learn many things in this movie, but for me, if about this, no.
So many abouts.
For me,
If.
I didn't interested. I'm not.
I
Wasn't interested.
wasn't
interested in this movie.
this.
This.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I love this movie. This is one of my favorite movies because
Why?
it's not like, I don't like The Notebook, right? This is what usually I like science fiction movies, but sometimes there's a movie that I like, and I think that this movie is like, it's supposed to be a romantic movie. Usually I'm not interested in those types of movies, like The Notebook I don't like, but this movie is very funny because it takes a subject like a romance and does it in a funny, mean way a little bit. And it is mean, it's rude, it's harsh, but at the same time, as they go through the movie, it's kind. And so I think it's a very good combination of that. It's not just a rude movie like Wedding Crashers. Like The Hangover. In The Hangover, everything is just bad. You get to the end and it's even worse than in the beginning. But this movie, I feel like it starts out really bad and it's not cheesy to me. Usually when someone goes from being a bad person, like even in Groundhog Day, I don't really like Groundhog Day because it's too it's too simple how he becomes like, okay, now he's a good person. He's a bad guy, and then, oh, now everyone loves him. That's boring. I don't like that. This movie, though, I feel like even though they kind of changed into more reasonable people, I didn't feel like, it's boring. I like this movie. I think it's funny.
Because have a lot moment feel.
There's a lot of funny parts. I think a funny movie has to have many funny parts. Like if you're laughing like at least once every 5 minutes throughout the whole movie, I think that's great. I liked this movie a lot. I've seen it many times. One of my best friends told me about this movie. He said, John, John, I saw this movie. It's so funny. You got to watch it. And I said, I'm not watching any of your movies. But thankfully, I watched it and I laughed. I laughed a lot. I liked this movie. It was good. And I thought it represents weddings very well. You can see a lot of things about what people do. Yeah, what it looks like if you're a rich millionaire in the United States, what life looks like. I think it represents those things pretty well. Yeah. Anyway, my voice is hoarse. It's cold in the night times now. I don't sleep because Sipti's friends.
Your friends.
Sipti's friends come.
A lot of your friends.
There's so many friends now. Sipti just has the.
You should buy something.
I would have to cut off my ears.
You can buy something.
I don't think it will help. It's so loud. You heard it. It's so loud. Sipti just has the Cyclops, but I've got these people, these people, these people, these people.
Right now, a lot of people cook in their room.
Yes.
And sound like book, 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 talk, 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 sha, sha, sha.
In the morning, at night?
Many times. Yeah.
Why don't you listen to who's cooking and then knock on their door? And be like, hey, what's for dinner? Because usually Thai people will ask you, like, do you want something? Like, you could.
They just ask.
But it'd be great for you to get a free dinner.
We didn't close enough.
No. Thai people love to offer you food. Even me, like if I'm walking down the street.
If you stay like house or village.
Okay.
No room. You can knock and hey, what you
that's
eat?
true.
Can I join? No.
But I'm saying if you went there, maybe you never know. Maybe they would say, hey, Sipti.
My enemy.
No. If you were good at talking like Baba Ganoush, you could be like, hey, oh sorry, wrong room.
Even Baba Ganoush, a lot of people hate him.
No, what I'm saying, like, you could go to their room and you could be like, hey, like, sorry, I thought this was my friend's room. Wow, that smells really good. Like, you're a great cook,
And they will say, hey, you eat something, you can come inside.
But I'm saying you could, if you were good at speaking, you could get yourself a free dinner.
I'm bad.
I think pretty good. You're pretty good talking with Jia. So, and in Thai, probably much better, right? Anyway, the goldfish are gone. We have no more time. And that's the end of the show. Any questions?
No.
Thank you so much. If you want to see Sipti at her wedding, just add her on.
Should
add her on. Add her on Instagram. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
ขอบคุณค่ะ